E aí pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Eu me chamo Leandro Menzen e hoje vamos iniciar mais uma saga de aventura aqui no canal, com o jogo Behind the Steel Sky, da Revolution Games. É um jogo de aventura, vamos ver como é que vai ser esse jogo.
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish. It's a big one.
What the?
It was no fish.
Max, keep back! Milo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard. Taken captive, I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds, scavengers, and in this wasteland, that meant only one thing: people. Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
Muito bem, vamos ver o que vai se passar aqui agora nesse jogo. Como é que funcionam as coisas.
A beady-eyed gang bird was watching me.
Mas bem interessante a história inicial, porque começa diferente da maioria dos jogos. Começou em forma de cartoon, igual aquelas revistas, né? E foi contando a história como se fosse um desenho animado. Eu vi o jogo, os gráficos do jogo também parecem bem desenhados, né? Não é, eles não são tão brutos, me parece. São mais desenhados. Vamos ver o que acontece.
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand.
Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
No! Damn birds!
Wait, I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
Bom, parece que aquilo lá era importante pra guria, né?
A corpse lay propped against a rock.
Jesus.
A corpse lay propped against a rock. No way I was going to get between those birds and their feast. The gang birds were eyeing up the corpse hungrily.
Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa no inventário. Matar ele, será que não dá? No.
There were few things that would scare gangs, and a crowbar was not one of them. I would need to find another solution.
Vamos tentar usar então essa torta aqui. Aí, ó.
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days. The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her. Union City. I was back.
Ganhei uma conquista na Steam. Suas lições terminaram?
Over the years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
Joey é aquele robô que esse cara aqui, o Foster, fez. Joey. Como é que vamos entrar aqui?
Halt!
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you're...
Community Welfare Droid 2CU. To commence your Union City registration...
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
No, but I do see an unregistered Gaplander.
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And, word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
Vamos tentar.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the correct route is in... Soon as you've registered, you can access the Minos devices.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet.
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit...
Let me know how that goes. Thanks for your...
Pleasure.
Então, esse aí é um robozinho para dar boas-vindas. Deixa eu ver onde é que é o terminal agora. Aí tem um guri, ó. Corrente.
A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground.
Ah, aqui dá para usar o pé de cabra.
Come on, let's go. Push me.
The roundabout had seen better days, but it still looked functional.
Vamos girar o piá.
I recognized the girl.
Ah, ali a guria.
She was the one who'd run away from me earlier.
Excuse me? Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my deed.
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, get... That's what I do. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my deed, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now,
What's a deet?
my deed, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. Deet.
What's the deet for?
Duh. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
I'm looking for a boy named Milo.
I'm absolutely... Now. Stop asking.
Tell me about this.
Simple. I collect IDs and I use the deed to At least I did, until Big Steve grabbed it.
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff. Second one doesn't happen very often since inside's got but it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
My most popular item. Until Big Steve took my deed, that is.
Who's Big Steve?
You see all these birds all over the... Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my deed.
That's all.
Anytime. Come back if you want to talk business.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal.
Você tem que pegar aquele... Algum desses pássaros aqui, agora eu não sei qual que é. Ah, aquele lá, ó. Acho que é aquele ali.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious. These were tough desert birds. Waving a crowbar around wouldn't faze them.
Esse cara aí que tá tentando fazer.
One of the posts was jammed.
Excuse me.
Oh.
What's up with your bollard? Sure.
Hey, listen, Mr. Gapland, this mechanism's a teeny bit more advanced.
You'd be surprised.
Sorry, gotta get back to this bollard. It ain't gonna
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
Please obtain one at the immigration terminal.
Welcome to the Union City Registration Terminal.
Acho
Please
que é
place
aqui
your
o
hand
negócio.
below to receive your U-chip implant.
Ouch!
A U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Tentar ver se agora aqui vai funcionar.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. My name is Greta. It is my duty. How may I help you today?
This U-chip thing.
It allows you to interact with all the... as well as storing all your personal information.
Sounds kinda invasive.
We prefer the word transformative, sir.
So is Joey still running things around here?
He was, until just a few years ago.
That doesn't sound good. Hope he didn't...
Not at all, sir. Joey the Savior was a great leader. Citizen happiness reached unprecedented levels.
Good to hear it. I happen to be an old...
Oh, we're all friends of Joey, sir. Gone but not forgotten.
Is there some way I can speak to Joey?
Sadly not, sir.
Oh, you mean he's not around at all?
Gone to a better place, sir. Went to find peace after a lifetime of service. Some say he strode out into the Gap one morning. Others say he took a boat at dusk and went to explore other lands.
So who runs the city now?
The Council of Elected Ministers, of course.
A child has been kidnapped from my village.
From your village? Was the child a registered citizen?
No, his name is Milo and...
Polite apology. Minos could only concern its...
I was hoping you'd be able to help.
And isn't hope a wonderful thing? In the meantime, do you have any other queries?
Have you seen any children come through this gate in the past 2 days?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the detail.
Okay, then.
Not of you.
What about others?
Gaplanders are of no concern to Union City.
I'm looking for a vehicle. Has anything come through here?
No.
You haven't seen a weird vehicle with legs instead of wheels?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details.
But this vehicle,
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Have a nice day.
In Union City, sir, there...
O que eu vou fazer agora? Tentar ver sim.
I called upon my extensive background in engineering.
Hey! It's working! Hey, we fixed it!
Yeah, piece of cake.
Dude, council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm the diagnostician and tech expert around here. Name's Hobsworth. What can I do for you?
So what's your deal, Hobsworth?
I am a diagnostician.
And what exactly does it...
I find problem.
And fix them?
No, I just diagnose them. Mine fixes them.
Hey, have you by any chance seen a kid come through here?
Where's the little dude headed?
Oh no. Snatched from his village.
Oh, right. Now, if you don't mind...
Ué,
Excuse me?
que ele parou
Well, hey there, stranger. How's your day?
Well,
Great, I'll bet. Anything... By the way, just so you know...
Yes, of course. No problem.
Perguntado.
I'm looking for a vehicle that...
What kind of vehicle?
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I know it...
Legs? What?
Not this one.
Whoa. And I've got more magazines under my bed than you can even imagine.
Tell me about Joey.
Praise Joey. Not a day goes...
Joey and I go way back. We must be talking...
Well, it depends. Our Joey was kind, benevolent, generous. Does that sound like your Joey?
My Joey was more of a sarcastic pain in the... But he was my best friend.
Ah, cara,
See you around, Hobbs.
Oh,
não tem mais muito
let me
quem me
thank you
ajudar.
properly. Give me your hand.
Okay.
There you go. Your kudos just got a boost.
Thanks, I think.
Keep a smile on your face.
Como é que eu vou pegar esse negócio aí, esse pássaro? Tem um caminhão.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
What are you doing here?
Well, whilst Bruce's power cell remains as flat as a cowpat, not a whole lot.
So you're trying to get in the city?
Abso-bloomin' Trying being the operative word.
Your truck's power cell has drained.
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows. There was a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go... Trying to keep the mini-case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. Anyway, 13.7... And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice, until they send someone out to juice up Bruce's power cell. Someone competent.
Have you spoken to Hobbs?
Didn't I say someone... That muffin doesn't know a panhard rod from a Chapman strut.
Mind if I take a look at the power cell?
Hobsworth has it.
Great. How...
About 1 million jiffies ago. My guess is it's either gathering dust or it's being ground to dust.
I take it this is your truck?
It's got my name on it, don't it?
Your name is... W?
Well, some of it.
Listen, you haven't seen...
Pinch.
No, he was kidnapped.
Oh,
parece que
you're
ninguém
not the
sabe,
first I've heard. Have you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a
Parece
lot
que ninguém
longer than
sabe onde é
me.
que tá o guri.
So, your truck is full of mini knockwurst?
You betcha. Mini K, best in the gap. Even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of the truck's open, although the doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique. Ritual, you could call it.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop.
Pancada no
Step
para-choque.
2, do a little jig. Step 3, pull the door
Puxa a
and
porta.
jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
Pancada, mexidinha.
That's it,
puxar.
lad. And remember the order.
I'll be back.
Beleza.
I'll be...
Pancada.
There was a strange smell, and it was... Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck. I didn't rate my chances against all of those razor-sharp beaks.
O que eu vou fazer com esses pássaros, cara?
It was a tire or modern art. I couldn't tell which.
Tenho que falar com mais alguém pra ver o que precisa ser feito aqui.
I reminded myself of the collective noun. A murder of gangs.
Tentar falar com o guri aqui.
Hey, kid.
Push me!
Uh,
Push me!
I've got things to do.
Push me!
Hey, kid.
Push me! Push me!
I've got things...
Push me!
Ah, que guri chato. Então vou empurrar ele. Aí.
Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not weird.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid. What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old and my birth... I'm really good at math and I can even lift my sister.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
I'm looking for a boy about your age named...
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through his.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like... How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the...
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
You sure you haven't seen any children come
Nope, definitely.
What about anything...
Suspicious? Tall, wearing a big coat and...
I see.
And his name was Fossil!
I got the joke, kid. Did a vehicle come through?
Maybe.
Like...
Oh, but wait. My brother, Vauxhall, he saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but...
I mean, Vauxhall says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well...
I don't know what to believe.
Who's Vauxhall?
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll...
Maybe. Yeah, okay. You've done me a favour. He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but you seem okay.
Any idea how I can get...
I don't know, but I'm getting sick of the whole monster thing.
This vehicle, it had...
Vehicles don't have...
This one did. Your brother saw a monster, right?
Yeah, that it was a giant daddy
No. That's...
A very small daddy long leg.
No.
I caught a daddy long legs one. What was your question?
What do you do here?
Well, me and my brother and my sister usually live in a tribe, but it's like so boring there.
I can see why. Bye.
Okay.
Beleza.
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires.
Beleza. Terminal
A
antigo.
metaphysical symmetry of curvature, man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something.
Ligar.
Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out. There was something strange about the water. And there was an unmistakable smell of ozone. Up close, I could see the water was holographically concealing an electric fence?
Só levou um choque. Quero ver, o cara morre aqui. Será que não tem como... Ah, eu teria que abrir aquela... Ah, não sei mais o que fazer aqui. Pegar ferramenta... Examinar...
One particularly large and familiar bird stood out from the rest.
Inventário... Deixa eu tentar fazer uma coisa. Ah, não dá. Eu vou ter que tentar falar com a guria.
Amber,
Hi again.
I've just seen Big Steve.
Thanks a bunch. I hope it...
No, I mean, he's...
Well, that's something. Not sure what, but it's something.
So Big Steve is the bird with your deet.
That's right. The big, fat, purple one.
Did you see a strange vehicle?
Strange?
No.
Not...
I'm not...
Sure you're not.
What were you doing out there?
I told you already. I was dating his ID. Only now, Big Steve has my date and ipso facto, the ID.
What's a...
It holds your identity, yeah? All your messages and likes and So, you want something or you want to get inside your house and you just... boop, and it just happens.
So are you digging that guy's...
What? No. I cloned his ID data onto the...
What happens later?
Well, you know.
For a price?
Yeah.
Any idea who's...
Dunno. Just some guy from the city.
How do you know?
'Cause I got the citizen's ID from his U-chip. Duh.
I got a U-chip with a temporary ID.
Good for you.
Can I get into the city with it?
No.
Break that down.
No, a temp ID is so they can keep track of you around here. Won't get you inside. Yes, I could deet that corpse's ID onto a U-chip. And no, because as you well know, my deet's been eaten.
Catch you later.
Peace.
Oh, beleza. Não ajudou em nada. Bom, eu teria que ver um jeito de abrir essa porta, mas tem que afastar esses bichos aqui.
The gangs clearly weren't scared of me, or my crowbar.
Abrir. Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Aqui tá o guri.
Hello, Voxel.
Shh. What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions.
I wanted to ask you if you've seen any monsters.
How do you know about the monster?
Truth is, I'm a monster hunter. I've been tracking a monster across the desert for days. I think he came through here, and I'm looking for someone brave enough to see it and live to tell the tale.
I saw it.
Can you describe it?
It was big and beastie, and it eats children, and I could hear the screaming, and it was fast and dark and silent.
Slow down, one thing at a time.
It was big, like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard them. I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
And where did it go?
It sneaked off into the city. After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
Nossa.
This giant dog. Where did you...
I was playing buzzsaws and dynamos with Pixel. Then, in the night, I woke up. It, like feet padding along the road. Big feet. I ran over here and hid in my fort.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Did you say you heard kids crying?
I think so. Sure sounded like that.
Can you tell me more about...
Only that I heard them inside the monster.
Did anyone else see...
No one believes it. But you do, don't you?
Don't worry, Voxel. I'm on the hunt. How long ago did you...
It was... 2. It was 2.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
People go in and out of the main gate. Are you gonna go in there and kill it?
Sure am. That's what Then I'm gonna bring Milo and the other children.
You will? Oh, you better take this.
Thanks. What is it?
A firecracker. I was gonna use it to kill the monster. But you can have it.
What do I do with this?
I don't know. Throw it, but cover your ears.
Beleza.
Bye.
Hey, you got anything to... I'm kinda hungry.
I could keep an eye out.
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me have some of his lunch. He doesn't usually...
Ah. Voxel's giant dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo.
Exatamente.
Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be a way in through the main gates.
Vamos ver se agora vem. Aí, ó. Agora sim. Sumiram tudo. Beleza. Vamos ver se eu ainda me lembro como é que é o... Putz, não me lembro mais. Vou ter um para-choque.
Hit the bumper. These were not my best moves.
Mas o que? Puxar a porta? Bater na porta? Puxar a porta. Ah, isso aí. Mini K. Mini K é comida, eu acho. Acho que é comida. Deixa eu ver. Agora eu vou tentar dar comida para esse aqui, ó. Atrair.
Come on, big fella.
Aí, ó. Não vou jogar no chão. Vou jogar aqui, ó. Ali, ó. isso aqui pra mim. Muito bem. Agora... Cadê a guria? Ué? Onde é que foi a guria agora?
Grabbit's independent traders. I'd bought from sketchier places out in the Gap.
Nossa. Ah, tá ali, ó.
Hi.
Falar.
Hi again.
Deixa eu ver.
Guess what I found?
A lot of nerve coming back here.
Nope. This.
What? My deed? I'll have that.
Sure, but how about I give you the deed in exchange for the citizen ID that's on it?
The deed for the ID, but
You wouldn't have it back if it weren't for me.
it wouldn't have been stolen if it weren't for you.
So we're even.
I suppose that's sort of fair.
Excellent. When do we start?
Have you got a U-chip?
Yes. My hand is still stinging.
Right then, let's get this over with, yeah? Pass me back my deed, Follow me over to my workbench.
Ember's deed had a citizen ID stored on it.
E aí, ela vai vir aqui, será?
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires. Hey, Ember.
You ready to do this?
I'm not entirely...
You want that citizen's ID, right?
Sim.
Yeah. What do I need to do?
Cool. Just place your hand flat on the U-chip scanner. Over here on my workbench.
Beleza.
Like this?
Yeah, good enough. Let me just line up the laser. Oi, keep your hand still or you'll lose it.
Is this gonna hurt?
No more than getting the chip installed in the first place. Right, just transferring the ID now. You may feel a slight pinch. What was that?
That wasn't supposed to happen?
There it is again. Must be... nothing. Must be nothing. Looks like his name was Graham. A fine, upstanding citizen.
Graham. Got it.
Good luck, citizen Graham.
At last I had a citizen ID. I hoped that this was going to be my key to getting into the city.
Graham. Então o nome do cara é Graham.
Hey, Ember.
Hi again.
Do you know how I can get into the city?
You try the bridge?
No.
Seems a good place to start.
See you.
Peace.
Muito bem. Como é que eu vou fazer agora para entrar na cidade? Como vamos entrar na cidade? Com o caminhão. Deixa eu ver se eu...
I must say, we weren't expecting to see you here outside the city.
Guess I'm an
Indeed.
And who?
My name is Greta. It is my duty. How can I be of service today?
I need to get into...
Easily done, sir. Just drive your vehicle.
My vehicle?
Yes, your vehicle.
What if I don't?
Well, you're about 5 years too late. This is a vehicle entrance now. Freight only. Anything else I can help with today?
So I need a vehicle to get it.
At this vehicle...
Don't seem to be many vehicles going through.
How
Thank you.
very. There was a delivery
Have a nice...
in Union...
Beleza. Então vamos precisar de um veículo. Que é o caminhão do cara. Vamos ver. Ah, vamos ver se agora... Lá... Ah, ali, ó. Deixa eu pegar esse sanduíche e dar pro Piá lá. O que é isso aqui? Não sei, mas eu peguei. Ah, aqui tem uma bateria.
The power cell was completely wrecked.
Deixa eu desligar. Para ver o estado da bateria.
The console seemed specialized.
Ah, que legal. Bom, eu vou dar o sanduíche pro Piá, então, já que ele me ajudou com a bombinha. Eu vim aqui ajudar ele agora.
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Food delivery from Mr. Voxel.
Oh, yes. One of Hobsworth's city singers. Do you want my crusts?
You eat them. Warriors need their strength.
Ganhei uma conquista, Jogos Vorazes.
Can I grab another one of those firecrackers?
Sorry, mister. That was the last one.
Do you know how I can...
I already said. You need to get across the river and through the...
How long ago did you...
I said...
And you...
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Bye.
Ah, beleza. Bom, então acho que agora o próximo objetivo é entrar na cidade, né? Como é que eu vou entrar na cidade? Tem que ter a bateria para esse caminhão aqui funcionar. E aí? Como é que eu vou entrar? Acho que isso vamos deixar para os próximos episódios, então, pessoal. Union City. Esse é o jogo Behind the Steel Sky, da empresa Revolution Games. Espero que tenham gostado até aqui. E eu aguardo vocês nos próximos vídeos. Vamos ver como é que nós vamos entrar nessa cidade aqui. Então tá bom, pessoal. Valeu e até o próximo vídeo.